Marathon has done it. Marathon has done it. They have absolutely owned the chuds. You get what I'm saying? Like, they have absolutely destroyed the chuds. Okay, Marathon's server slam, which is I guess is their free weekend, because remember the game is $40. You got to pay $40 to play it, but they're giving it like a free weekend, and while simultaneously being able to test the servers, I suppose. I guess that's why they're calling it the server slam. And they're crushing it, man. They're crushing it. Smash JT says, wowzers, Marathon Server Slam looks to be a massive success for Bungie, now surpassing over 140,000 concurrent players on Steam. Dave, hey, are you giving it a shot? My prediction was 77,000 for the paid version. I wonder how much will translate over from this free weekend. They've done it. Bungie has owned the chuds, okay? Wait, they haven't? You know, I'm just playing. Man, get this bullshit, this fake ass shit up out of here. We gonna break all of the context down with this. Oh, Bungie has now owned the chuds. They ain't owned shit. Oh, they have owned nothing. As a matter of fact, I would argue they're cooked. They're cooked, okay? And we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about all of the drama that's going on. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, because it's a roasting session. We about to get into it. So Marathon, bring that ass here, boy. Anyway, okay, so let's get into it. So 140,000 concurrent players. As a matter of fact, right now on this Thursday night, I'm looking at it and it looks like they have 117,000 players playing right now. So I'll give them this. This is better than well, obviously better than Concord, but I mean, that's a bar lower than low. Like anybody who actually thought this game was going to be the new Concord was kidding themselves. But it's already better than High Guard. Remember, High Guard hit nearly 100,000 players, but then within 4 hours they dropped down to like 15,000. So congratulations, you beat High Guard, I suppose. But still though, it's a free weekend, guys. It's the free week. I hope everybody who's playing this understands that, yes, if you want to continue playing this, you're going to have to pay $40. And the question is this game going to be worth $40? And I have a bunch of evidence to suggest that, nigga, probably not. We're going to get some of the best reactions to the Marathon Server Slam coming up. I mean, we got all type of accusations, bugs, censorship. So let's go ahead and get into it. Starting with this man, Breadman. Who the hell is Breadman? He says, just played an hour of Marathon. Feels like a decade of my life has passed. The fact this $40 is beyond criminal. Jesus Christ, he got 1 million views on that. Holy. So, you know, he's feeling like the game is a 2-pack of ass. You know what I'm saying? This game is just not. Listen, I get it. You know, I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna give it a chance on the free weekend because I mean it's the free weekend, and we're probably gonna play it on New Black Street. But like, nigga, I'm looking at this shit, bro. Like, I'm looking at it. I'm looking, guys. It's just garbage. It looks like garbage. Okay, look. Is David Jaffe a chud now? Is David Jaffe a damn chud? Here comes David Jaffe. He said, I have only played 2 rounds of Marathon. It's whatever. Compared to Arc Raiders, I think it's super dull and slow and not super intuitive. It may be game of the year and I will spend more time on it, but if it wasn't a big game, I'd never play it again. Damn. Y'all getting cooked by the God of War guy. The man who created God of War. The guy who's supposed to be the antithesis of a chud. And here he is giving you chud behavior. When you turn David Jaffe into a chud, you know you fucked up. Okay? You got Ninja discovering that you can't even put Arc Raiders in the chat. Why don't you get yourself a good little gobble out of this?
Open your text chat with Enter and type Arc Raiders.
What?
No.
No way.
Wait, what? Why? There's no way. There's no way. Why would that be? Is that the rage bait? Is that rage bait?
Arc Raider, bro.
No. Now, why would you do that? Huh? Why would you go out of your way to literally censor arc raiders, like the term arc raiders in your game? Could it be because after an hour of playing your slop, people could put in the chat, yeah, I'm going back to arc raiders, and that would be embarrassing. If I'm arc raiders, man, I'd be talking so much shit. I put out a post or something. Do something. Just absolutely getting cooked out here in these streets. NickMercs. Let's see what he had to say.
I don't like that when you grab something, it doesn't tell you where it goes.
ADD.
Yeah.
Dude. This shit's fucking horrible.
2 more games and I'm on.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he was about to say he want to get back on arc raiders. He actually continues. He gives his thoughts on the game in its totality.
How does the game feel? Movement's nice. Gunplay's nice. The Roblox, you know, everybody's like a box. I know I kind of look like that. I'm a little boxy myself. That I don't love. We're really only catching like a fight or 2 fights a match. Don't love that. Gonna need a little bit more. The fights are pretty fun. When we get in a little 3v3 soiree, I'm finding my success. I'm getting my guy, getting the next guy. If I were to give the game a grade right now after the first few hours, I would give it a Arc Raiders, I give an A. Not an A+, just an A. A good, phenomenal game. Replayability, so much fun. This game, I'm going to give it a C. I give it a C on my first few hours. But there's room for growth, and we're starting to do that. We're starting to do that.
Yeah, not a very great endorsement for Marathon. I mean, like, come on. What are we talking about? You can't even get this guy to give it a B? And you're charging $40. And this is supposed to be the game. This is the Arc Raiders killer. Remember that? Remember the Shields was telling you this was going to be the Arc Raiders killer? Arc Raider's going to be dead in 6 months? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Sure, buddy. JD from New York says, uninstalled Marathon after 3 games. This is what they put their energy into? I played Destiny for 12 years weekly. To suspend that for this is insane. Listen, and we knew the gunplay was going to be pretty decent. I mean, it's Bungie. It better be. But for crying out loud, guys. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And y'all talk like this. I just can't believe y'all had the audacity to disrespect Arc Raiders like that. Here's Kata, who streamed the game earlier today, says Marathon is boring as shit. He's biased though, right? He's a chud. You can't take his word for it. Ghost of 8 Thought says played 15 minutes of Marathon. Game is horrible. Gunplay sucks. So confusing with so much bright ADHD autistic stuff on the map. 2 out of 10. Do not buy. I don't believe it's a 2 out of 10. I actually don't. I mean, like, I can look at the game and I can tell, like, I don't think the gunplay sucks. Now, I haven't played it myself. New Black Street is gonna play it on Sunday, but yeah. Let's take another peek at what Ninja had to say regarding the UI, because everybody seems to be complaining about the UI.
2. All right. Well,
Boys, I gotta be honest with you, man. This is hands down one of the most complex, like, menus I've ever seen in my entire life, bro. I have no idea where I'm at, what I'm looking at. Like, I mean, I'm getting it. I'm starting to get it, but, like,
yeah,
there's like a million menus. Armory, vault, loadout, shell select. Shell select is like who your guy is. Loadout. And these are just new people?
all right, Chad, am I missing anything?
I'm just writing up.
Oh, wait, I should probably get...
Damn. he was obviously visually flustered by what was going on screen. I mean, listen, guys, I can't get with this, man. I just can't. J Live says, just played 3 games of Marathon. This game fucking sucks. Jesus Christ. Nero Cinema says, I had 0 expectations going into Marathon, and somehow I still feel let down. Game is hot garbage. Worst menus UI I think I've ever seen. Gunplay is good, yeah, because nothing has recoil and is a laser beam. Looting is convoluted. Hold E for everything. See maybe 1 or 2 other. And there's more tweet there. So he's saying, like, that's interesting. That's my first time hearing that. He says the gameplay only feels good because every gun is a laser beam and there's no recoil. Interesting. Okay. And this comes after, you know, everybody online bragging, oh, Marathon has overtaken Arc Raiders on the Steam sales chart after moving up 58 places. Yo, okay. We'll see how long that sticks. Mactic says, feeling about 5 out of 10 with Marathon at the moment. Don't love it, but definitely don't hate it either. Fighting other teams is genuinely addicting, but it happens so infrequently and leaves me just running around the map wasting ammo on PVE enemies for basically the whole run. See, you couldn't even capture that perfect balance of, you know, fighting PVE enemies and fighting PvP enemies like Arc Raiders does. Like, they're like in Arc Raiders, they've damn near mastered the perfect equal amount of stress for when you run across other players and Arc or PvE enemies. Because the Arc and Arc Raiders are fucking ridiculous, bro. I don't know if you haven't played Arc Raiders, nigga, those are some stress-inducing bots. But then sometimes if you can catch them in the right situation, they're harmless because you know how to manipulate them in ways that they can't kill you, right? Same thing with players. Sometimes there's 0 stress because you know you're running up on players who's just trying to loot something, so it's not that serious. But then one of them can turn around and just smoke you out of nowhere. It's a guesswork, right? This game is like, okay, these PvE enemies are ass. I just want to fight other players. Sounds like a waste of time. Jay Broski says, I'm gonna be 100% real. Marathon ain't no art killer. No one used proximity chat. Does look appealing to the casual audience. Reading hieroglyphics for items. This only made for real gamers. Arc clears. Sorry. Now that's interesting because you said Marathon is only made for real gamers. I mean, I don't know. I guess. Paul Tassi says, I will say I don't agree with the visual clutter being too much going on in Marathon. Complaints I'm seeing, I think that comes off a lot worse watching the stream. Playing, I think it's fine, and I still think the visuals minus the and I still like the visuals minus the character models. I guess, I suppose. But even he has criticisms for it. So I mean, you let me know. Does this sound like a game that's gonna just, I guess, kill Arc Raiders? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. As always, may the
oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.